Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to the semifinals of this $1,000 Grandmasters 2025 tournament. We're down to the last couple of matches, or last is one of three now because we've got third place playoff to happen as well. Tonight we've got none other than Tumstep against ExCaL. A very looked forward to matchup. Probably going to be one of the most fiercest battles we've had. Maybe the most fierce battle we've had in this tournament so far, so I am super pumped for this one. So yeah, we're at the semifinals, aka round number 4. We are bang here. Tumstep against ExCaL. It's going to be best of 13, which means first to win 7 games. The winner of this will go on to fight Marikar, who just, was it yesterday? All the days are merging into one for me now. I think it was yesterday. I think it was. It was a 7-0 for Marikar against Big Size, which is a really dominant performance. So ExCaL, if he's going to win another tournament here, he has got a super hard route now, hasn't he? We're going to put him through the tests. Got to go through Tumstep and then through Marikar. Or likewise, Tumstep has to go through ExCaL and then through Marikar. Let's look at the routes that both of the players have taken. We just got 2 minutes until we start. We need to go into the lobby. Where are we? We're starting with ExCaL here. He beat SKR Wild, a Chinese player, 6-1 in round number 1. And then he worked his way through Humanity with a 6-2, or Hummy. Then he fought Mojo, 7-3 in a very close set, actually. I don't think ExCaL, in my opinion, I might be the only person saying this, but I don't think ExCaL performed his normal self there. I think, yeah, in my opinion, his performance was a bit down. He said at the end it was a tough set and Mojo played very good, but I just think Mojo might have played good, but I think ExCaL was more down and off his level. But yeah, very close set nonetheless. And then up at the top, we had Tumstep against Almood, 6-0. Drunkle, 6-1. Lift Truck, 7-4. So both players probably lost around about the same amount. And then here we are in the semi-final. Yeah, we will have a third place, so whoever loses here today will face off against Big Size. I think Size was way off his game, and I think Marikar put in an excellent performance. You will remember Marikar, his closest and most threatening set was actually against Boyka, where Boyka started with a 3-0. I'm expecting some spice here tonight, honestly. I'm expecting some fireworks. I think there's a bit of animosity between the players, so I think there will be some spice. Brian Kinley with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, my man. I don't know how to change that alert, by the way, from that massive present. I have all these custom advanced alerts, and I don't know how to change that one. I go in Streamlabs, and I can't find it. Cannot find it. Okay, some background. Earlier in the day, me, ExCaL, Tumstep were on the Discord chat, and Tumstep wrote in the Discord chat and said, "Can you host, Domi, when the games come?" And I was thinking, like, I always host. Like, that's a bit weird. And I asked it, like, ExCaL said, "Why, have you changed country or something? Are you no longer in France? The latency should be fine." And he's still in France. But the only thing I can put it down to is that Tumstep is going to be choosing the first matchup here on Oxygen 1. And probably something like he's trying to work out where the spawn point would be. That's the only thing I could put it down to. It's just a little bit weird from Tumstep. I was also on the phone to Tumstep for 3 hours this morning, along with Marikar and with Spalding as well. And we were doing the Expert Council first meeting, going through all of the balance changes. So yeah, that's pretty much my day. I did go out for a bit today as well. Now I'm back here. Tumstep will choose the first matchup. 1 veto each. Let's go full screen. Yeah, Brian Kinley, cheers for the gifted memberships. Thank you very much. I'm going to close the poll now, by the way, because it gets annoying in the chat, I think. Have both warmed up? I would imagine so, yeah. Demo inf. Tumstep is choosing. Okay, ExCaL, Army, or Veto. Ibrahim, welcome to you, my man. Good to see you here. Okay, how many GGs are we going to see? We're going to see any CCs being built in anybody's base? Are we going to see 2 warmed up, very high-level players? I think yes to a lot of these questions, to be honest. Okay, up in the north, we have the China infantry. This is the green player. This is the you want to call him like the risen beast over the last couple of years. He is a phenomenal player. And I remember just a few years ago, I looked at his name, and whenever you fought against him, he was not a threat at all. And in the last few years, he has become an absolute animal. He is the green China infantry. This is Tumstep. I'll come on to why I think he's such a beast in a bit as well. Down in the south position, we've got the purple player. Everybody knows this guy. He's won more World Series championships than I think any other player, including 3 years back-to-back from like 2021 or 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah, only losing 2024 to Marikar. And then an absolutely epic set. This is the purple beast. This is OOE ExCaL with the demo. But yeah, I watch Tumstep play, and he's so quick and efficient with his clicks. Like, you get some players, maybe like Fargo, and yeah, they're quick, they're flicking around and pressing units everywhere, but they're not always the most efficient clicks. But if you watch Tumstep, he is very, very precise. Doesn't waste any time, very, very efficient in the way that he plays. And he is going for a Helix. ExCaL could have vetoed this, by the way, but he chose to play it. Tech RPG is here from ExCaL, and that first truck is going to get hit. And there is a scrap deny, but I'm pretty sure he already got the grenade tech. ExCaL behind this. I think that will be a quad. Is a quad. Tunnel. And another tunnel going up. I don't think this Helix will get an awful lot done, because these 2 positions will be pretty hard with those bunkers. Helix is out. Technical is in the base. And Tumstep is there, but there's a TNT getting through. There are mines, and the TNT gets stopped by the minigunner inside of the Helix. Technical will go down. And this tunnel here probably is going to get stopped. Is ExCaL going to commit to a pop, though? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure the Helix is going to get it. ExCaL cancels it. There's actually 2 RPGs in there, and that Helix is already taking big damage, and there's going to be a pop here. Surely there's going to be a pop, and Tumstep's Helix is in very big danger. Straight away, he's actually so scared that he's going to unload. Probably a wise decision there. So this is nice play from ExCaL. I think he knew exactly what was coming here. I do think he knew exactly what was coming. The Helix is going to escape. ExCal's not going to click on the Helix. He is now... That's a wasted Helix, and it is advantage for ExCaL. He is heading straight into the base. He smells blood after that first unit there getting hit. There are 4 quads now in the base. There's a bunch of tank hunters ready. The first quad is taking damage. The rest of the quads are here. And Tumstep is in big, big danger. This was a very big and nice counterplay here. Ooh! Where the hell did that come from? I didn't even see it. But we've got another Helix in the base. ExCaL's arms dealer is dead. He needs to be careful with that Licks, though, surely. Oh, my God. This is chaotic already. He needs to take out the barracks. There's a TNT produced from there. Then his infantry there will get hit. There's a Helix in the back. The tank hunters are slowly clearing this, but there's a couple of vetted quads now. ExCaL needs to make a TNT from there. I don't know why he's still making RPGs, and I don't know why Tumstep's not clicking on that, but ExCaL is expanding over to the right with a new arms dealer. I don't even know where that second Helix came from. It just shows how blind I am. But the problem is for Tumstep that he doesn't really have a base. He's making a new war factory over in the corner. If he could somehow deal with these quads, but it's a big somehow, then there is still a chance. But ExCaL is out with 3 buildings and 3.7k cash. Stinger. There's napalm dropped on it. The problem is for Tumstep that all of his buildings have been cleared, and now he's got 3 quads to deal with. And I don't think he's got enough cash. So I think Tumstep's done. Yeah, ExCaL not really moving his quads. He's afraid of mines, I think. He doesn't want to risk there being mines. Trucks are getting picked off. There is an outpost now out. But I think an outpost by itself there, without enough tank hunters to go inside of it, I'm not sure how that's going to do. I would say advantage ExCaL. He's also collecting now on the left-hand side with a Stinger. He's got a bunch more quads out on the right. This has been a perfect counterplay by ExCaL. He knew exactly what was coming. But the thing is, a lot of players can know exactly what's coming, but the Helix Rush can still wreck you. But ExCaL just played it perfectly, I think, by getting a tunnel there and a tunnel there. This Helix is going to die now. Yeah, it's going to die. Yeah, there's more quads coming in. If Tumstep had a way to get cash, then maybe there would be a chance. But the thing is, he just has 2 outposts. There's another bunch of quads coming in. I'm not sure if that's empty or not. It's not firing currently. GG from Tumstep. GG from ExCaL. And ExCaL looks warmed up. That was a perfect counter. And I would give advantage to the Inf, honestly. I really would. The Helix build on that map normally clears out the whole map. Then they transition to War Factory. Then they transition into Outposts, maybe ECM's Flamers. And then they close out the map against the quads. But ExCaL countered that. Really, really nice. Yeah. Well played, well played. Didn't even see that second Helix, man. Probably a few of you were looking on the mini-map. Shouting a second Helix. But I didn't see it. Okay. So ExCaL will now play with the infantry up in the north position. He might not go Helix. He might just play it ground. Tumstep's GLA is usually phenomenal as well, but can it match what ExCaL just did against that Helix? Up in the north position, we have the purple China infantry. This is the legendary player. This is OE ExCaL. And down in the south position with the GLA Demolition in the green, this is GC Tumstep. Yeah, it is going to take some high-level GLA, but I think Tumstep's got what it takes. Let's see. ExCaL with the barracks first. He's probably going to put a few infantry out, probably in there and there. So he might go in there and there and then do... he might still do a Helix. He is doing a Helix. Let's see if Tumstep reacts differently. He has gone for just a 2-supply build, not a 3-supply. Tumstep going for a tunnel over here, but is that minigunner going to be in time? It is going to be close. I have a feeling the minigunner is going to win the engagement. You can either go straight in the bunker and just fight the tunnel, or you can go around and try and pick off the worker. He's not risking it, and that indicates he's not interested in stopping the tunnel. What he wants to do is just go in the bunker, so when the Helix comes later on, the Helix can just hit the tunnel. That's what he's thinking about. But I really think there was an opportunity there where the minigunner could have just stopped that altogether. But maybe he wants it to finish so he can come in and kill it and then take away the $800 in the map control. And this is also keeping the tunnel busy. He knows there's one quad. Yeah, I'm going to give advantage ExCaL straight away here. That tunnel, I don't really see it having a chance. ExCal's just such a smart player. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 quads pop, but I don't think so. Nah, that tunnel's already done for. Yeah, well played already to ExCaL. There is a technical coming in the base, though. Helix heading straight down to the bottom right. It's going to take out the oil probably first. Technical is here, trying to kill the tank hunters. It does have a TNT planted on it, though, so Helix is already in the base, killing the arms dealer, and Tumstep pops, kills the Licks almost. It's on 0% HP. A little bit of range bugging going on there, Mr. Tumstep. Damage that tank hunter. It's their range bugging Tumstep there. Yeah, sometimes that can happen by accident, but if you see it happening by accident, you need to stop it straight away. Otherwise, there are punishments according to tournament rules. Yeah, I'd say advantage ExCaL is taking out the arms dealer. He's unloaded his Licks and he's killed the oil. It's looking like it's heading towards a 2-0. Tumstep's thinking about engaging it. He's going to send the terrorist at the same time as the quads. I think he dealt with that actually quite good, all things considered. Lost minimal quads, but ExCaL is now going for a second Helix. Both of these have the bunkers upgraded. Pretty sure that's fully loaded. I think that's fully loaded too. And ExCaL now gathering a load more infantry. Has he queued up another Helix? ExCaL entering the base now and with another Helix. Tumstep with a pop. There's RPGs there as well. One quad gets picked off and the Licks is dead. Okay, that evens things out a little bit with that Licks now going down. ExCaL immediately drops down the prop. He is going for 2 oils, the one in his base and also 1 oil over on this right-hand side. Yeah, Tumstep's got plenty of workers here. Worker picked off there for ExCaL. That's a nice TNT by Tumstep. Yeah, very smart. Very, very smart there from Tumstep. Taking out both of the oils. He's lost his oil as well. ExCal's is nice and protected for now. Tumstep dropping down a stinger in his base. ExCaL now getting the artillery platform, probably the next best thing since it's the only other thing there. Tech RPG here for Tumstep gets picked off by another Helix. And there's another Helix being prepared behind that as well. Tumstep now collecting over on the left-hand side, but he doesn't have much map control. This is not a map where you want to allow China to take this and all of this and this and this. This is not one of those maps. It's pretty imperative that the GLA gets out on the map and you have to get at least one of these supplies. Otherwise, the China just gets too OP. From my point of view, especially when you've lost that oil as well and the enemy's got that oil. So ExCaL now moving out with a flamer, still guarding with the Helixes there in the middle. This flamer probably will get stopped. That might get evacs. Doesn't need to be. Helix is moving out after a technical, but look at that. The missile fall-off range happens to just be there right behind the technical. Technical gets away. Yeah, infantry packs a real punch. The DPS that infantry can pack can deal from the very beginning. Just think about it. You can make an outpost from the very beginning, which is like a mini battle bus. You can make a Helix, which is one of the most OP units in the entire game. Ooh. Some quads lost there by Tumstep. But he's actually getting quite a nice fight here against these outposts. Is he then going to kill this other outpost as well? I think ExCal's unloaded it. And he deals with it over on the left-hand side. But he's got another Helix problem over on the left-hand side. Tumstep repops. Another Helix is very, very low. But the Helix is getting out. And that supply is dead. Extra war factory for ExCaL over on the right hand side. TNT is not... Oh, it is going to be disabled. Okay. TNT gets evac'd. Tumstep adding a second arms dealer. Palace going up in the back of his base. TNT is right there. Could step on the outpost. Doesn't quite do it, though. ExCaL now bunkering in on the left-hand side. I think ExCaL could do with some nice little bunkers here in the middle as well. He's got these 2 artillery platforms. I don't really see a way ExCaL is going to lose this. It's going to take the most ridiculous camp here for Tumstep if he's going to be able to win this. Because I just can't really see him pushing out. Maybe if he gets like scud launchers, quads, tunnels and stingers, and like slowly creeps forward and chips away at the end. That's probably one of the only ways I can see him winning here. ExCaL is already level 3. Did we see artillery and carpet? Or am I... Oh, here comes the carpet. TNT does get through. And he gets it. Okay, he gets it. Nice, beautiful stop there by Tumstep. Popping the quads. Just in the right place. Artillery now coming in from ExCaL. Looks like a level 1 artillery. And it's going to be on these workers probably. Or it might be on one of the tunnels. But this place here now is going to take a crazy, crazy beating. There's Helixes coming through. There's Outposts coming through. One Helix does die relatively quick. But these Outposts, though, are going to be insanely difficult to stop. And if Tumstep gets kicked off this, I'm pretty sure that's a GG. Another Helix falls. Another Helix does fall. Tumstep has to hold this, in my opinion, if he's to win this game. Because otherwise, he is just losing too much ground. He repops the quads. He's taking the best fight he can. He's taking the fight with the tunnel and with the quads at the same time. Demobike comes through. He's taking out as much of this army as he possibly can. However, it's not enough. ExCaL is just on too much money, too many units. Had too good of a start there with the Helixes. And he is looking in a good position. Could detonate these workers. You could press I in the army and it could detonate and blow up a load of this army. No AP bullets. No worker shoes. Just a demolition upgrade. I think the Jarman just got picked off. Workers here being detonated. Don't think they needed to detonate. ExCaL now creeping forward. I think he could do with another supply here as well. Yeah, he's going to get too rich, ExCaL here. He's going to get insanely rich. Yeah, this map, when you see China just take all of these supplies, you just get such a massive cash boost that even with these 3 choke points, it is a very, very difficult task. Mine drop there from ExCaL. ExCaL is looking on point. Totally on point. There's a worker on a bike. I've seen that Tumstep do this before. Okay. Like, why not just leave the terrorist on it? Is it because it doesn't give XP? Why does he do that? Maybe the worker on a bike doesn't give XP if ExCaL kills it. Maybe that's why he's doing it. Strange. It's the only person I see do that. Quad's getting a lot of bounty money here, but I do feel ExCal's just on too much money. Look, he's just camping Tumstep in. He had a 17k float then. Making a ton of MiGs. He's dropping down a nuke. He's not got his refinery, though. And I think he could do with an extra supply here, even though he's got a ton of cash. And then maybe some Gatlins, you know, just to completely seal Tumstep in. I don't think ExCal's in any real danger here. Unless Tumstep got level 3, like Rebel Ambush, Anthrax Bomb, and Sneak all at the same time. That's the only thing. But just look how much stuff is here for ExCaL. It's going to be so difficult. And there's no Scud launches. It's only demo bikes for Tumstep. But the cash is just too much for ExCaL. He has the entire map. Rebel Ambush. Big quad pop, but I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. There's MiGs coming in 3 hits on tunnels. And ExCaL, even though he took a lot of damage there from the Rebel Ambush and whatever, just doesn't matter. He's on so much cash. He's creeping forward, and Tumstep is getting pushed back. Tumstep has like, what, 3 or 4 markets? Tumstep desperately trying to hold, doing what he can. ExCaL now with the nuke. Yeah, no worker shoes. Automatic loss. Says 9 easy and 3. I totally agree. Wonder where you got that info from. Okay. Kind of like that. I really like that. A disabled bike with no guy on it. Mix coming in. ExCaL always has nice MIG hits, and that was beautiful. Not even lost a MIG. He's wrecked a ton of quads. ExCaL now bringing 520 trucks to collect from the mid. Yeah, just getting worker shoes is an automatic win. I always said that.
Just get worker shoes. It's an automatic win.
You see? Does he have it now? Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh my god, he's going to win. Nah, I don't think so. It's too late now. If he'd got worker shoes 10 minutes earlier, maybe. But right now, ExCaL is just still on too much. Tumstep is 2,000 XP away from level 3. It's one of the only ways to win. Is ExCaL going to make hackers? I wonder. Okay, yeah, he is. He is making hackers. Got a few hackers here and there dotted around. Yeah, like I said before, it's going to require the most unreal camp from Tumstep if he's to win. Bearing in mind that he's about to run out of supplies. And he's going to run out there, which is going to bring him like, what, just over 3k. 1, 2, 3, 4 markets against all of these supplies. Extra oil, internet center, hackers. He's going to be getting the upgrade on that as well. Yeah, he's trying to send some workers forward to detonate. Saf1 in the chat says, Domi, a worker on a bike moves faster than a terrorist by like 33%. Ah, okay. So imagine a worker on a bike then with shoes. Can you imagine that? Worker on a bike with shoes. It'd be like instant into the army. Yeah, maybe Tumstep's discovered a new meta there. If you've got the workers spare, and I'm going to assume that the worker on a bike doesn't give XP, at least for the worker kill. So it's harder to stop. Yeah, I like that from Tumstep. You see what I mean about Tumstep? That's why not only is he like super fast and efficient with his clicks, like I say. One of the most heavily improved players, maybe the most improved player of the last few years. But coming up with new metas like that, that's not been seen in 22 years, is pretty impressive in my opinion. Worker on a bike, who would have thought? Okay, ExCaL just kind of chilling, not rushing in too hastily here. Nice demo bikes here are doing some harassment and getting him some XP as well. That could be an EMP. Oh, no way. No way. No way. No way. Rest in peace. Oh my god, what a hit. Oh my god, what a hit. That was chaos. That was crazy. Well played, man. Well played, ExCaL. That was beautiful. Holy moly. I mean, if Tumstep hadn't already lost, that's like an auto loss now. That's like guaranteed. Before it was just guaranteed. Now it's super guaranteed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a really nice EMP there. ExCaL coming straight in with the licks. Valuable markets getting picked off. ExCaL is playing this absolutely perfect. Doesn't even care that he loses the licks. He's just sacrificed it to get 3 markets. And he almost actually escaped as well. GG. Tumstep didn't get his refinery. ExCaL got it quite late, I think. GG. Well played to ExCaL. Looks like he's got that matchup completely sussed out. Completely sussed out. Okay. Yeah, well played, ExCaL. That was really, really nice. Okay, ExCaL matchup. Map. Yeah, Tumstep will choose the map depending on what matchup ExCaL goes with. And then Tumstep will also pick his first army to play as well. And if you like a format like this as well, could potentially see it in future of the big tournaments. It could be an option for the World Series. Tiny Tactics. Tumstep wants to play with the nuke. Tiny Tactics, Nuke v China. Okay, so over on the left-hand side, the China Nuke with the green. This is GC Tumstep. And over on the right-hand side, this is the purple China Vanilla. This is OOE ExCaL. Yeah, this map, you've got a 2.5k crate, which is actually the most starting money in a competitive 1v1 map. There's no other map that starts with a crate of 2.5k in your base. The closest is like Mounted Mayhem, which you've got a 1k crate in your base, which makes it effectively 11k map. Tumstep going for 3 supplies and double war factory. It does allow you to do more weird stuff, this. Having that 2.5k crate. ExCaL sending a tank hunter straight down the middle, probably as a bit of a scout to see what is coming and what is not coming. This map also has explosives layered into your supplies. If that gets hit, it can damage your trucks, or maybe even kill your trucks if they're in the right place. Tumstep's supply here is a little bit messed up. Not quite sure what's going on there. ExCaL's looks pretty good. ExCaL with a Gatling cannon down in the south position. Maybe predicting that there could be a flamer there at some point. ExCaL is here with a tank hunter. Oh, he got it. Tumstep's not paying attention. Yeah, beautiful there for ExCaL. Straight away. Straight away, great start. First blood to ExCaL. Tank hunter finally gets taken out. But ExCal's going to get his oils. He's going to have a Helix out soon as well. I feel like his build order is working out nicely. Nuke is the stronger army here because later on when he gets GAT, ECM, and Overlords, it is pretty much an impenetrable army that the China Vanilla can't attack. You pretty much have to go around it. Tumstep's just pretty much losing every engagement so far. His GAT is damaged. His second Battlemaster is killed. There's a Helix out now as well. And Tumstep is looking in a bad way. Nice explosion there in the middle with the explosive barrels. ExCaL is heading up to the top position. There is a Gatling there, though. But ExCaL turns around just in the Nick of time. Helix did take a lot of damage from that gap there in the middle. Propaganda is being established. ExCaL expanded here. This is a very unique map because you start with mines there, by the way. Here, they're like neutral mines that damage everybody. And also, you've got 2 supplies here. So you can actually do one on the high ground, one on the low ground, and double collect from this. Or you can just collect it all from the low ground. Yeah, it's a unique and weird map, this one. Tumstep sending a Lotus to his oils. ExCaL is building up the Helix numbers. So eventually now you're going to see Overlords and you're going to see ECMs. Now ExCaL will have a decision to make. Does he want to try and fight it? Does he want to try and spam ECMs perhaps? There's a flamer coming in. Does he want to try and spam ECMs, disable the GATs, and then come in with the Helixes? Or does he want to go around with the Helixes and try and do a little bit of a base trade? But this flamer looks like it's going to get in there. ExCaL has totally missed this. Flamer is heading right into the base. There's a couple of GATs there. Flamer begins the flame wall, and ExCal's base is a little bit in trouble. Sells it instantly. What's he gonna send to deal with that? Looks like nothing for now. 1 Helix has gone down for 2 GATs. ExCaL is here to try and kill the flamer. Sorry, kill the oils. But the Lotus is there with a quick disable. That flamer could be getting a lot more done, you know. It could have killed the war factory by now. So yeah, nice bit of success there for Tumstep. Elixirs are heading back now. War factory still might go down, maybe? No, but it definitely could have killed that war factory. So a little bit of a misplay there by Tumstep. I think we'll forgive him because he was probably more so paying attention down in the south position. ExCaL has his refinery. Still got the 2 oils. He's making another airfield here now. This south position. That was a beautiful flamer by Tumstep. GATS ECMs are here. ExCaL doesn't care. He wants to fight this regardless. Helix goes down. Lotus gets picked off. ExCaL deciding to trade off here and take the fight. There's another GAT coming in, though. This Helix is in danger because there's GATs coming in from his south position. That Helix is in big, big danger. Is Tumstep going to click on it? It is going to be insanely close. Tumstep does click on it. He gets it. He gets it. Also kills the outpost there, and he retains both of his oils, and he's got a nuke up. If he gets up to nuke mix, that could be game-changing. ExCaL loses another outpost there. I feel like this started poorly for Tumstep, but he is now having lots of elements of success. Yeah, eventually coming out on top of that in that engagement. Taking out multiple outposts there. Taking out the Elixirs, that sneaky flamer. Problem is that ExCaL is collecting on the top. ExCaL collecting here. ExCaL has the oils. Tumstep is not collecting here and not collecting in any mid position. But the MiGs do have the upgrade. Going to see some nuclear MiGs, which is always beautiful to see. Yeah, a few flamers getting picked off there for free. Yeah, not a lot is going to work out now for ExCaL, quite honestly. Those nuke MiGs are a big, big problem for the Helixes. Just a few nuke MiGs. I think it's like, is it 2 or 3? Will just like obliterate a load of Helixes. 1 will leave them like with a massive chunk of HP missing. 2, I don't know if 2 necessarily kills them, but if you use 3 on a big blob of Helixes, I can guarantee there's a big blob of your Helix is going to go down to the ground. Yeah, generally you would say fight fire with fire. But one of them has nuke MiGs and one of them has black napalm. Probably still would opt for MiGs, though. I probably would be primarily going for black napalm MiGs now. Because if you make a ground army, it's going to get one shot by the nuke MiGs. And if you make Helixes, they're going to get one shot by the nuke MiGs. So yeah, fight nuke MiGs with fire. Basically what I'm trying to say. But there's napalm MiGs getting shot out of the sky by the nuke MiGs. Can you imagine seeing that in real life, by the way? Tumstep loses a dozer here. He has produced another one there. Bit of a waste there by Tumstep. 4 nuke MiGs are out. Yeah, that nuclear missile is going to fire as well, of course. It's not just about the nuke MiGs. Less than 3.5 minutes now, and that's going to be a beautiful spot. That's going to be glorious. Yeah. It's costing the Chinese forces a lot of money and ammunition. Tumstep needs to get a dozers in the middle and needs to start collecting on there. I think with the nuke MiGs, he can honestly cover that. Maybe just drop down 1 Gatling cannon as well, but with the nuke MiGs, I'm pretty sure that's covered. Why is he primarily going for Battle Masters still? It's a bit strange. No, he's not really making Overlords, is he? He does have chain guns. ExCaL's making a prop. He hasn't had one till now. What the hell is this dozer doing? Oh my god, why is he sending that? Okay, it's turned out to be a nice game, this. Approaching the 10-minute mark. Is that allowed? Get a screenshot of that. Is that allowed? Yeah, you see what I mean about fight fire with fire, or fight nuke MiGs with fire. Nuke MiGs are actually working out quite nice. Nuke MiGs coming in. 2 nuke MiGs went down. Both players are level 3. Yeah, there's quite a force up here. I still, like... Would that 1 Overlord and an ECM not be better than these few random Battle Masters? I don't know. ExCaL coming in with the Napalm MiGs once again. Takes out the Gatling. Artillery coming in now. Carpet is going to hit the ExCaL. ExCaL is playing this phenomenally. Is playing this really, really well. MiGs have taken out the trucks as well. Tumstep's economy not looking great, although he is collecting on the middle now. Yeah, Tumstep really wants to push here at the top. Utilizing the Flamer. Battle Masters and the Gats are all here. Don't really know if he can get much further, though. He's in a bit of a tight spot, and the MiGs are reloaded. He's now going to hit the middle. That supply probably will die. I think 5 MiGs is the key. But I think some of them are vetted too, so that should die. Tumstep goes to sell it. It's not in time, though. Yeah, especially now his oils are gone. That is a massive point of contention. But I suppose this nuke might equalize things a bit, especially if he gets the MiGs while they're landed of ExCaL. Wow. That's a beautiful artillery. Now you don't even need to use the nuke there. I suppose you still got the MiGs. Imagine if you hit there and got all of the elixirs and the MiGs together. Even in the middle, there would be a beautiful spot. Getting all of them trucks, that supply, and all of them Gats. I think it's somewhere here. Holy moly, he did it. Oh, he did it. Okay, that's quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot of damage. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Yeah, the problem is, though, for Tumstep, is that ExCaL has made a Great Wall of China, which is in the form of Gats, ECMs, more Gats, Gats, more Gats and Gats. And when you primarily have nuke MiGs, not really sure how you're going to be breaking through that. Yeah, 1 new MiG for 3 Gats, probably worth it. The problem is, as Tumstep's pressing here, most of his army is getting disabled and or killed. Tumstep losing MiGs. Yeah, ExCaL's playing some really on point 0 hour today. Really, really nice game. ExCaL on 5.3K. There comes Carpet Bomb. It's going to hit the airfield. Airfield goes down, but there's nothing landed on it. Tumstep does have an internet center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe about 6 hackers inside of there. I don't think it's full. I think it's got 6 inside there. Tumstep still sticking with Battle Masters. ExCaL is making hackers of his own now as well. Carpet Bomb and Nuke Mix come in all together. Oh my god, that was an amazing shot. That was absolutely beautiful. How is that truck still alive? Somebody please tell me. How is Tumstep over there? ExCal's making hackers over here. And inside of the base. Still got his refinery. Is it possible for Tumstep to still win this with that more loaded internet center, I wonder? And those hackers there are quite open. Not sure what that was. Maybe it was an EMP. Unfortunately for him, did not make it through. Problem is for Tumstep is that ExCaL still has plenty of MiGs, and some of them are vetted as well. So as soon as your ground army starts to win on the ground, there. Oh yeah, it was a mine drop actually. Okay. So the first one was a mine drop. That was the EMP. Yeah, the MiGs, once they get vetted, they're just harder to take out, aren't they? This whole area, by the way, you can't get there and you can't capture any of this. This is just like for show. You can't go anywhere in that area. It's totally all impassable. You can't even select those buildings. It's another beautiful map, by the way. I like Oxygen 1. I think it's amazing. And I think Tiny Tactics is beautiful too. Like, look at this. 15 minutes. You still don't know who's going to win. Epic game. China v Nuke. ExCaL has now mined out all of that top supply. He's still collecting on the middle, though, which is the game-changing point. What if Tumstep still had a Lotus, by the way? Because that's something he's probably underutilized. Let's say he went in around the back with the Lotus and he got to there. Yeah, okay, he'd get detected. Let's say he tried to go in the top. Yeah, he'd get detected. Let's say he tried to go through the middle. Yeah, he'd get detected. So ExCaL has it all covered, really. The only place the Lotus could get realistically is those 2 buildings. She could maybe go there. Maybe get that nuke. But ExCaL is there with a speaker tower licks. ExCaL has a nuke. He's probably now scouted the internet center. So if he has artillery and combines that with the nuke, then all of them hackers inside there are dead. He probably is going to combine it with some MiGs, though. Where's the nuke? Here. Okay. Yeah, he's going to fly around. He's going to go for the internet center. What a shot. Tumstep's just getting picked apart. Literally picked apart. Really well played by ExCaL once again. Carpet Bomb coming in for Tumstep. Tumstep has to win this area if he's going to win it. That's mine drop, I think. Yeah, mine drop. Tumstep needs to start force firing that straight away. Does have a nuke ready to fire in 33 seconds. I feel like it's these MiGs that are causing the main mayhem for Tumstep. So, like, using that nuke maybe between there when all the MiGs land. I don't think it'd even kill him, though, if you used it between there, because airfields are weird. Airfields and nukes are weird. It's like the nuke resistant or something. But ExCaL's just coming in, picking off stuff for free. One MiG to get picked off. Another MiG gets picked off, but a lot getting picked off of Tumstep as well. He only has very few units left. His nuke is erect and ready, but there's nobody home. Don't you hate that? Shaheen in the chat says, Dominator, if a Ligs picked up an ECM, does it protect the Ligs against RPGs? No. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, Tumstep wants this area. Just deletes ExCaL from there, but ExCaL is ready with the mix. He's going to wait for that to finish, and then the MiGs are going to come in. But Tumstep knows it. He knows exactly what's going to happen. So that's why he's only left it on 95%. Actually, I don't think that's the reason why. I think the radiation is probably the reason. But ExCaL knows exactly what's going to happen. He's going to finish that, and then the MiGs are going to come in and pick it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 hackers. Yeah, it's a very nice game, this. Very nice game. Nice MiGs once again. I think Tumstep is dead, and the nuke has been either sold or captured. I think sold, so we can fund the old war factory. GG. GG.
You have been defeated.
What an amazing 20-minute game. What an amazing 20-minute game. So when people say 0 hour is broke, the balance is all wrong. And it's crappy, and they don't even play 1.04, and they won't return to the game. That was an amazing game, considering it's supposed to be in balance with the nuke being weaker. That was an absolutely amazing game. Like, yes, there are imbalances, but a lot of 0 hour is super, super fun. And sometimes you do see the weaker armies winning. So, yeah, Tumstep will now play with the China. 3-0 for ExCaL so far. Yeah, I don't think we saw one Overlord there, which is a little bit strange from Tumstep. Okay, so over on the left-hand side, this is the purple China nuke. This is OOE ExCaL. Over on the right-hand side, we have the China Vanilla in the green. This is GC Tumstep. Yeah, watch his cash. It went from 4K to 6.5K. Massive, massive boost. ExCaL with a dozer straight to this position. I think he's going to be making a war factory. Flamer straight to here and kill these oils. Tumstep picked this map, but actually ExCaL in the World Series said that this was his favorite map. And he's also tried to pick it in or actually picked it in previous matchups, previous tournaments and stuff. But yeah, in the World Series, remember he said his favorite map, even though it didn't make it into the World Series, it was his favorite map. So has Tumstep made an error here by choosing ExCaL's favorite map? And it's ExCaL's matchup and ExCaL's favorite map because Tumstep chose it. Tumstep's going for a double helix. Double helix. It's the first time we've seen this build on this map. It's the only time you'll ever see this build, actually, because, like you said, that 2.5 crate changes everything. If he goes straight to here, kills that, then there is a chance. There is a chance. This packs a real punch here. ExCaL is already here with the gap. Quickly is dealt with, though. Oh, I feel like that needs evac in ASAP. One helix dies. One more factory dies. One dozer dead. Flamer is entering the base. War factory goes up for Tumstep. Tumstep picking off the trucks. There is another dozer building another supply here at the top. Tumstep has seen the Flamer, but the Flamer is going to get in regardless. These tank hunters are a little bit spread out. Helix still wrecking the base. Needs to probably hit them trucks and then head over to the top and get this dozer that is running away for ExCaL. The base is on fire. I feel like ExCaL is very familiar with these, like, you know, with these weird situations where a helix is coming and wrecks your base. You've got dozers in random places. It requires sneaky stuff now, like a war factory here at the top. I feel like ExCaL is all too familiar with all these weird games, especially China's. The outpost is going to kill itself. Not a lot Tumstep can do about it. Okay, it's going to escape. Okay, it does escape. 2 helixes. I don't know if he sees that dozer, though. Okay, he's swapping him over. Has he seen the tracks? Has he seen that dozer in the corner? And the other dozer is here, by the way. Dozer in a dozer. Hello. I don't think he's seen it. I don't think he's seen that sneaky dozer. This supply is sold. Trucks remade here. 1 truck remade there. Okay. Helix is repairing in a bit of a weird position. Might be because of that dozer. Another truck there is picked off. Quite a heavily vetted helix. Well, not the helix itself, but the tank hunters inside of it. Is this Tumstep's way of getting himself on the scoreboard? There's a flamer here as well. But I feel like this could cause a little bit of an issue. Just a minor, insignificant little issue. I think advantage Tumstep. He's on the second supply here now in the middle. This war factory is going to produce something, but there's a helix here. Tumstep knows there's something coming. He's sending a battle master there. Helix is heading back. I think the trucks are going to take some heavy damage. Yeah, go down straight away. Holy moly. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, that was his main chance to win. That was his main chance to win. That helix was so... The tank hunters in there were so vetted. But ExCaL pressed stop inside of the war factory. And that has caused a little bit of a pickle there for Mr. Tumstep. Could I up the in-game volume a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, ExCaL producing battle masters now, trying to get in and harass these trucks. This is a very, very dynamic, ferocious game. I still think advantage Tumstep, though, because he's camping this war factory a bit. ExCaL is putting pressure on down the middle. But if you look at ExCaL's base, it's pretty much non-existent. He only has very few units out. Magically, he's got $1,600 though. He has got $1,600. Remaking that supply. There is a flamer again in the base. Tumstep needs to pull his trucks. He's so bad at pulling his trucks though, isn't he? Just letting them die. Could have moved them. But he's probably looking elsewhere. And he's probably looking here because his base is getting capped. ExCaL does have 2 oils, of course. This supply goes down. Truck still died. I don't know why he just didn't click back there. ExCaL is back on the supply. Can ExCaL recover? If there's a man for the job, ExCaL can recover from this. But I do like the variation here from Tumstep. You know, the fact that he went this double helix, which you very rarely see. In fact, it's the first time we've ever seen that exact build. Ever. Ever. in 22 years of the game. Because you literally can't see it on any other map, because there's no other map where you start with 2.5k in the base. I don't even think you could squeeze that build out on Mountain Mayhem, could you? I don't think so. You're not without delaying something. I think he had 1,100 left to spare. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same on Mountain Mayhem. It wouldn't. ExCaL is making a new war factory. He is being aggressive with this gap, being annoying with this gap. Tumstep has expanded here, but there's another helix in the base. That's probably the last dozer of ExCaL now. He is going to get hunted. The hunter becomes the hunted. Tumstep getting the win here by the looks of things with the China Vanilla. On ExCaL's map, ExCaL's matchup. Well, Tumstep picked the map, but you know what I mean. ExCaL's favorite map. He picked the matchup. Yeah, this is a really nice play by Tumstep. Really, really legendary. The artillery platform just taking out the base structures. There's one Vet 2 GAT here. And the Helix is going to chase it and engage it. Who's going to win that engagement? I feel like the Helix will. That's it. ExCaL only has tank hunters now from a barracks. That's it. That's GG. GG. Nicely played there. Yeah, respect. Nicely played from both players. Like I said, ExCaL's been in those kind of weird situations. I've seen him in those weird situations loads and loads of times before. And usually he finds a way to win. But that double helix was unexpected. Straight down the middle. Caused absolute mayhem. And did really, really well there for Tumstep. Yeah, shout out to him for the creativity. You know, like the worker on the bike thing. Creative. Double helix there. Kind of creative. I hadn't seen that before. I like the creativity, because anyone's good at like copying a build order. See a pro player do it. Okay, I'll copy that. But yeah, I like the ingenuity. Is that the word? Yeah, could say. GG. 4 Gs there from ExCaL. USA GLA. ExCaL might veto it, you know. Might. Because Tumstep's very good at USA GLA. I mean, ExCaL is too, though. There's not a lot ExCaL is not good at, but I think Tumstep is really good at it. It's one of Tumstep's strongest, I think. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying this set so far and you're enjoying the whole tournament so far. Last few matches of this tournament. I'm not going to be commentating on any competitive tournament probably for like the next month or so. I like to go in stages, get the World Series out of the way, a few months break. We're doing this. And then I'm probably going to have like a month's break. There'll still be games and stuff like that, but I won't be following a whole tournament. It takes a lot of effort. 32 matches this tournament will have. And I've streamed every single one. But it's fun. It's very fun. Yeah, $1,000 sponsored by the legendary Oxygen. He sent me the money for it today on PayPal so I can start paying out the players. Let's hope the bank doesn't start asking questions. Blue Hole. USA GLA. Blue Hole USA GLA. More game sound, someone said. Think it's already at quite an okay level. But let us know in the chat if you think the game sounds too quiet. Down in the south position, we have the purple jelly vanilla. This is OE ExCaL. Up in the top right position, we have the green USA vanilla. This is GC Tumstep. Let's get some US music going. Okay, one supply, double barracks here for Tumstep. Down in the bottom left. One supply, double barracks, arms dealer for ExCaL. Very standard for this map. TNT is produced. They'll probably put one TNT there in case of a dozer drop. CC does get sold for Tumstep. I was only talking to Tumstep. I think it was in the stream chat of one of the last streams. When I was commentating, I was basically saying, like, sending a barracks over here. Sending a barracks over here was maybe one of the better ideas for this map. But he did say in the stream chat that he would make a war factory if it was him. And here he is, proving us right. Well, proving us that proving he's sticking to his word. He is making a V. Quite important that he gets inside of that, I think. He will make it. Yeah, he does. Is a Hellfire V. Guess the crush on the RPGs, but the technical runs straight forward anyway. Denies one of the Rangers. Yeah, that's one thing the V can do, is deny one of ExCal's rebels as well. Tumstep very importantly gets this. ExCaL drops off a rebel and a worker. Technical getting laser locked. There's another V here. Is that a TNT inside of it? Oh, it is! And he gets the V. Legendary there by ExCaL. Really legendary. ExCal's building a demo trap and capturing the oil here. ExCaL now bringing in several technicals. Trying to pick off a V. Laser lock comes in. Nicely dealt with there by Tumstep. Minimal damage that he's taken so far. Slight issue on the oil. Slight issue on the oil. But ExCaL is macroing up. That is for sure. He's getting 1, 2, 3, and about to be on a 4th oil.
Holy crap, we have a mega donation.
Michael Calabro, my man.
Cheers for streaming these. How you have a good break.
Cheers, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. For the 50 Australian dollars, if I get that currency right. Thank you very much, man. Really, really appreciate it. Michael Calabro. Okay, Tumstep really contesting this area. That oil still belongs to ExCaL, by the way. I think Tumstep might be playing this right, because I think gaining control of one of the corners is quite important. And by getting inside of this bunker and challenging this oil is one of the ways. But the problem is, for that V, it is going to get surrounded now by technicals. Does unload, comes in with a laser lock. Another technical coming in for ExCaL. Is he going to get the crush? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. More Vs now coming for Tumstep. ExCaL is expanded down in the bottom right position. Yeah, that oil's still belonging to ExCaL, and Tumstep has not put the Chinook back. So I feel like ExCaL is playing this better at the minute. Much, much better. Yeah, that's costing his economy. It's like, it's half of his economy if we're just taking into account that supply and not the oils. It's half of his economy is just floating around doing nothing. ExCaL sending out more technicals. Palace now coming up for ExCaL as well on the back of the base. ExCaL coming in for another V. Gets laser locked a little bit, but he's probably going to escape there. One technical goes down. Still, though, oh my god, Tumstep. He's probably, like, got the vision thing, you know, like where you can't go up there. He's probably, like, got the vision, like, locked to here. Like, sometimes you have to press the home key. Like, I've pressed it now, and I still can't see it, you see? That's weird now. I can't scroll there. You see that? Zero is weird, man. Look, that's Chinook. That's Chinook. B gets picked off there. Yeah, Tumstep is getting picked apart. Look at ExCaL. He's all over the place. Really is all over the place. Yeah, don't bother beaconing your oil, Tumstep. You need to sort out that Chinook that's been floating there for ages. Holy crap, Tumstep's falling apart here. Fatty Patty 9000 in the chat says, this map should be called America's Dream. With all the oil. I think it should be called Want Some Freedom? Question mark. And then it should have like an American flag somewhere. So ExCaL might get pushed off the middle here a little bit. Ooh. Quite a pop there from ExCaL. Is it a bit of a Fargo pop though? Lost a lot of technicals there. But does he care though, I suppose? He's picking off these and he's also got a load of quads and buggies ready to go behind this. Is he going to pop from there? It looks like not. Yeah, ExCal's warmed up today. He is playing some amazing 0 hour. Not sure what's going on there. I think he's put the Ranger over there to capture. But I think the demo trap went off. So ExCaL still has that oil. It is falling apart very, very fast here for Tumstep. Very, very fast. Just look at the map, man. It's like a StarCraft 2 when you're playing against the Zerg. And the Zerg has just expanded across all of the map with creep everywhere. That is basically what ExCaL is doing here with the GLA. Can you combat drop into one of the boats in the water? You can't select it, so that would indicate no. Yeah, if you can't select it, it means you can't really interact with it at all. Like these buildings, you can select it, you can interact with it, you can destroy that, you can combat drop that. Yeah, that oil is still not sorted out. I don't know what he's doing. I think Tumstep panicking here quite a bit. You know he's micro in there, but this oil situation, he's definitely panicking. Ooh, here comes an A10. Gets one technical, gets the tunnel hole. But ExCaL is just on so much stuff. He's also stolen a dozer. What the hell? Where's that from? I don't even know where that's from. But ExCaL coming in now with angry mobs. He's all over the place. He's playing like a... He's playing like ChatGPT. If ChatGPT could play some perfect 0 hour, that's what ExCaL is doing now. This really is some perfect 0 hour. Welcome, Plebeian. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Apparently, 50% of all my viewers are not subscribed. Would you believe? 1V gets picked off there by the buggies. 15,000 in the bank for ExCaL. He is playing on another level, on another planet right now, but a lot of people say this is a GLA map. A lot of people do say that. But just look at it, man. ExCaL is just like everywhere. Like, how do you even... When ExCal's playing on this level, there's only one green player that can stop him, and that is Vivid. And even that is a question. Yep, of course, the Angry Mob has AK-47s. Holy crap, man. What's going on with that oil? Oh my god. To say Tumstep fucked up that oil is an understatement. But look, ExCal's making bomb trucks.
You have been defeated.
Chinooks. Oh, man. Yeah, ExCaL is playing totally on form. He's had his coffee, his energy drink, whatever. Whatever it is. And Tumstep is getting played with. Tumstep wasn't capturing the oil back, so ExCaL had to help him out by dropping a bomb truck on it. Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. Okay, waiting for the players to join. It will be the reverse now, by the way. ExCaL will play the US up in the top right position. Just catching up on the chat. Slap that said, how old is ExCaL? He's quite similar to me. I'm 35 now. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I think ExCal's like 36, 37, isn't he? PL Drum said Chad GPT. Yeah, probably. Minimax said ExCal is 43. No, you are wrong there. Chad GPT, I like that. Down in the bottom left position with the green, the GLA Vanilla, this is GC Tumstep. Up in the top right position with the USA in the purple, this is OOE ExCaL. Baragoz 3D following over on Twitch. Shout out to you, my man. As I said before, every time I stream on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch now as well. Mzon1, welcome to you. Or Mzoni. ExCaL going for double barracks. Looking like he is going to drop a dozer. The Daily Gain Inc. Welcome to you, my man. He's going to drop a dozer and 2 ranges. Maybe a third. No. 2 ranges. 2 ranges and a dozer. He's going to go and drop around here. Tumstep seems to be reacting to it, though. Slight problem for Tumstep. He has left his base naked of terrorists. Is it going to work out for ExCaL, though? RPGs are on this. Where's that terrorist gone? Oh my god, it's backed off. Tumstep flapping a little bit here, I think. Tumstep currently not collecting on the old workers. One of the dozers of ExCaL gets picked off. ExCaL did keep his CC. He is going to capture some of these oils. Problem is, Tumstep's here with two rebels. He's got a terrorist. Oh, Tumstep, what are you doing? He's not paying attention. He's not paying attention. ExCal's just playing totally on point, and Tumstep is off point. He does stop that in the end, but he's going to get laser locked. That technical, you could get a bit more out of it just by hiding around the back there. ExCaL coming in with another drop, it seems. No, it's not. He's just after some harassment there. This technical, you could get the crush on the MDs here. No, Tumstep is not... He's not paying attention everywhere. I mean, there's a lot going on this map. In my opinion, as I said before on this map, It's the most complicated map. Look, he's not clicked on it. He's not clicked on it to capture. What is Tumstep doing? I don't know if he can not see that rebel. You know, like if you look from this angle, it looks invisible. It's not there. Content terrorist. Nice name. Shout out to you. ExCaL gets himself no oils in this whole position. No oil there. One oil there. One oil there. And one oil there. So that's 3 oils for ExCaL. But Tumstep is still not clicked on this. Like, Tumstep's just off it, isn't he? He's always having a problem with one of his oils in his base. Tumstep's just not on his... It's just not his day. Not his day. And it still might be enough to win. I don't know. Dan in the chat says if you reach 300 likes, so we're going to block Fargo from the chat again. Yeah, if this video reaches 300 likes, I'll ban Fargo from the live streams. We won't do it, though. I mean, we won't reach 300. Interesting game, this. Very different game to before. ExCaL is adding a second war factory. He's already on both of these supplies, collecting fully with all 4 Chinooks. He's got his refinery. It's just way more solid from ExCaL, isn't it? Tumstep's now down in the bottom right. Tumstep's got a bit of a foothold here. Could be capturing that oil, by the way. He's finally used his rebel from there and the worker. Tumstep goes to capture this oil. There's flashbang rangers in play. They're going to get mowed down by these technicals. RPG's going to get inside of this bunker. MD's getting focused by the technicals. Oh, he killed his own technical with the RPGs there. Tumstep needs to get inside of this building. Lux Crow, welcome to you, my man. Did you see that? He kind of split fire, didn't he? ExCal's trying to repair it. He's bringing in a ton of Vs, though, ExCaL. He's going for the old MTV spam. Tumstep realizing what's up. He's dropping down a bunch of tunnels in his base. Yeah, these Vs could very quickly now be knocking at the door of Tumstep's main base. There is a technical straight through the middle. I feel like ExCal's got his economy and map control rolling a lot more here as the US. Nice little harassment there by Tumstep. Stopping the expansion, but is it too little too late? Is ExCaL on too much of a spam right now? Yeah, he is harassing the dozers, and I do like that, although I think the V count might be getting a little bit scary. The economy getting a little bit scary. Strategy center being placed down by ExCaL up at the top left of the map. There's a lot of technicals. He is getting the repair as well, but so is ExCaL from the repair bay. But if you remember the previous game, the GLA, which was the purple, ExCaL was just all over the map. He was here, he was here, he was here. Whereas in this game, it's a lot more half and half, but actually favored in terms of ExCaL. He is everywhere. He's dropping down 5 bases in this far right side. Another TNT comes in. And another one. And another one. Yeah, I like these little harassment TNTs, hitting the dozers and stuff here and there. The problem is, though, that is a slight issue. How many buggies are there ready to go? Because there needs to be about 10 to counter this. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 at the minute. But ExCaL is relentless, pushing forward with the S&D. Yeah, the buggies are out now in the numbers, but only 4 or 5 or 6, and they're not really in a decent formation. ExCaL is pushing like crazy with the sheer numbers of MTVs. Double A10 coming in there for ExCaL, hits the black market and the oil. Looking phenomenal here from ExCaL. Sure, the buggies and the palace will eventually wreck some of these Vs, but the problem is that ExCaL has just gained so much ground. He can also now collect on the middle. He could capture these artillery platforms. He doesn't have that one. Particle cannon for ExCaL going up. Tumstep is fighting back, though. He's chasing these Vs. ExCaL ahead in XP. There is a Colonel Burton here as well, and the buggies are taking damage. ExCaL now focusing down in the bottom right. That building is flushed. Tumstep is about to get pushed here, and the buggies need to retreat. And there's no real backup tunnel there. The only other backup tunnel is here. But to get an angle on that position is going to actually be quite tough. This could be a TNT. No, it's just an empty tech. ExCaL very quick to expand. He is expanded double here in the middle. Another firebase. Another firebase. Yeah, looking like a phenomenal night for ExCaL here. He is just totally on point every single match. Tumstep just doesn't have the answer. I mean, he's making buggies. He's really trying to bunker in as much as he can. Trying to make use of these buggies. And he is picking off so many Vs. But when there's so many targets, you are just relentlessly pushed back here. Just relentless. ExCaL does have supply lines. He does have advanced training. Some perfect 0 hour here from ExCaL. Tower is falling. It is beautiful. Chad GPT in action. That is ExCaL. This bunker will be the next thing to fall. I mean, Tumstep is picked off so many Vs, but it just does not matter. Look at the map control that he's lost. ExCaL is just relentlessly pushing forward. Sheer empty Vs with the drones on his Vs. He's in such a good position. He's even making an airfield. Drop zones. Particle is up. Another particle. It is just perfection here. Like, it's just an absolute obliteration. It does not matter what you do. It's just a steamroll. What do you even do from there as Tumstep? I think the argument is it should have been one better in the early start of the game. ExCaL just had too many oils from the beginning. Tumstep was flapping around, not capturing this oil, making a rebel 22 times to capture it. In the previous game, Tumstep flapped around with that oil. Oh, speaking of flapping around with oils, look at that. We found the one mistake.
You have been defeated.
If you look hard enough, you will find one tiny mistake from ExCaL. He didn't capture the oil in his base. What a noob. What a noob. Yeah, he totally demolished like a top 3 player. Steamrolled. There was nothing. Tumstep had no answer. But he didn't capture the oil in his base. Did not capture it. Why did my background change? What the hell? You gotta act. He said his... He said his background changed. Yeah, Zero Hour was played with some perfection there from ExCaL. Really, really nice. Real nice. My God, you want to see this, man? You got to see this. Let me show you this. Look at this. This is his background. What the hell? What kind of bug is that? What kind of bug is that, Tumstep? He's got the map as the background. Some weird stuff. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button there. Sorry, pressed escape. Chinese special. Okay, veto or map? Okay, Tumstep will choose the map. And he'll choose his first... Oh, he's going to choose his first army, but it doesn't matter because it's the Chinese special. The Chinese special is Nuke Mirror, China Mirror. They choose matchups from the list. There is a list of balanced matchups in the topic for this tournament. Interesting, Tumstep wants to play it. He's not used his veto. Up in the top left position, we have the China Nuke with the green. This is GC Tumstep. Down in the bottom right, we have the purple China Nuke. This is OOE ExCaL. Damn Scorpion, in my view, is one of the most beautiful maps. I love the lighting. I love the texture. I love the water. Tanso made this map. It was kind of my idea to take Sand Scorpion or whatever it was called before. Add some dams to it. Add a floodable village. Put some civilians there that you can flood. Don't you just want to watch that guy drown? Any civilians? No. I don't know. Okay, War Factory Barracks, 2 supplies for ExCaL. Double barracks for Tumstep. I have to say... yeah, I have to say, I prefer on this map when the player goes for 2 supplies. He's done a fake barracks here. But yeah, I massively prefer the build here. From ExCaL. Of course, the Helix could be strong. But I just think there's so much benefit in you having 2 supplies. Like, it starts bringing in your money quicker here. 1. Yeah, 1 oil it looks like. I know, maybe he's going to get 2. Battlemaster headed there to the top. So Tumstep needs to get on that second supply ASAP, and ExCaL is already expanding down the bottom left. A new bug in the Steam version, someone's saying. That background thing. possible. Helix is here. ExCaL does have one get out, and the second supply is now dropped down. Helix moving in. So far, so good, I would say, for Tumstep, actually. The only thing is that ExCaL is expanded very, very fast down in the bottom left. I think maybe Tumstep did fool ExCaL with that barracks thing. Yeah, Tumstep not messing around here in the middle, is he? He's getting the middle oil now. He's got that one. He's got that one. But yeah, the problem is that ExCaL is expanded to 3 supplies. Yeah, there's a few gats out now for ExCaL. He's only got 28 XP. Tumstep literally has 10 times that right now. Slight problem there for Tumstep. Just an ever so slight problem. Is he going to cancel it? I don't know. I don't know. No, he's not going to cancel it. He's going to lose a dozer and that. Let's see, he's lost $1,500. $2,500 if you include that as well. Helix is going straight across the map, though, and now hitting the oil of ExCaL. ExCaL is locked on it with a gat. There is another gat over here, so Helix does need to make a run. But he has sniped the oil there, which could work out heavily in his favor later on. This flame is going to get stopped. But yeah, ExCaL still collecting here. Making a prop. Yeah, his nuke mirror here. It'll be followed by a China mirror. Yeah, it looks kind of balanced at the minute. Helixes are a big, powerful unit when there's a lot of water like this. With choke points. Helixes do flourish. Tumstep might get this top position. I feel like a tank hunter at least in that. Could be decent, maybe 2. Ooh, what's going to happen with this? Helixes are coming in, and this army here for ExCaL is wrecked. Nice play there by Tumstep. Really nice play. He's got a flamer here too. ExCal's base is wide open, but ExCaL is fully over on the left-hand side. Seems like Tumstep is good when he starts with Helixes. He's really good. The gas just come out, but the whole base now of ExCaL... I can't see ExCaL coming back from this, surely. He has squeezed an Overlord out. Maybe he could start putting pressure there, but there's mines established now. Power getting hit. Tumstep's going to be level 3 any second now. He's dropping down the CC. He knows it. ExCaL selling his base. Look at the XP difference. It's really crazy. ExCaL is pushing out, though. Overlord, ECM, and 2 gats. That might be a bit problematic to deal with. Tumstep's not expanded at the top. He's got a nice amount of oils. He's got 4 oils compared to ExCal's 0. But the question is, how is he going to deal with that? How is he going to deal with that? The only way probably is by ECM in this. And he does have a lot of ECMs now. He does have a lot of ECMs. Yeah, that's it. That's the way to do it. Yeah, well played there to Tumstep. Reacted perfectly. Yeah, he lost a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty perfect. I would like to see subliminal messaging on these Helixes. That is a mistake if he doesn't get it very, very soon. I bet in the chat says, how can we get Vivid back? The only way to get Vivid back is to go to Malaysia, find him, and get him. Lock him in a basement with some 0 hour for a very long time. That's the only way. It's not coming back. Beautiful carpet. Really beautiful. GG from ExCaL. Seems like Tumstep is a bit of a beast with the China matchups, actually. Just think about the decent China matchups he has put in. And it's another mirror now on that same map as well, by the way. So 5-2 is not an impossibility, is it? To come back here. It's not totally out of the realms of possibility. Okay, China mirror. China mirror. Okay, up in the top left, we have the China in the purple. This is OOE ExCaL. Down in the bottom right, we have the green. China vanilla, because this is a mirror. This is GC Tumstep. Nice fooling there from Tumstep once again with the old barracks. The reason he's doing that is so that he can pretend that he didn't go for a barracks first. So ExCaL is more likely to think that it is double supply war factory, or double supply war factory barracks. ExCaL with same build as before. This is different though. This is China vanilla now, not nuke. And Tumstep with we're still going for a helix, but it is a different build because he's gone for 2 supplies this time. Bunker versus bunker fight there in the center. Oil, oil, oil. Are they on attack move? Tumstep's was, ExCal's was not, so that one will win the fight. Does make a difference because that one could now press on and maybe delay that, whereas Tumstep is going to be able to get that straight away. Those two are just going to fight for an absolute age. ExCaL again, though, expanding very, very quick over to this left-hand side. Helix is out once again. There's a GAT out straight away. 2 GATs out for ExCaL. I think ExCal's not locked onto it. Oh, he's firing up the gap. But ExCaL is paying attention. Hits the helix, weakens the helix a lot. There's another GAT on it. Tumstep decides he wants to take the fight. GAT dies. There's another GAT though. He needs to be careful with this flaming monstrosity, which is this helix. Yeah, ExCaL not messing around with the anti-air this time. Sending GATs all over the place. Two helixes now head into the center. There's 2 GATs here for ExCaL. Flamer needs to begin the flame wall ASAP. It does begin the flame wall. ExCaL wants to take the fight a little bit. Does need to move out of the fire eventually. Okay. 1 GAT dies, 1 very close. But Tumstep is now hitting this left-hand side position. Needs to be careful with that, though, because he's shooting the bunker currently. There's going to be another GAT coming out. Tumstep decides he wants to vacate the area. I think he did pick off 1 dozer, though. ExCaL only has 1 dozer left. There's a flamer here, and the 2 helixes are still alive with quite a lot of HP. Tumstep really putting in beastly performances with the helixes. That flamer probably could have done a little bit more. You probably could have started the flame wall there. Another GAT for ExCaL. 3 helixes now in play, and that is a bunker helix as well. Needs to be careful, though, with the micro. Does need to be careful. There's a helix now for ExCaL. That helix going insanely low. Little bit of a miss micro there. Tiny miss micro from Tumstep. Tumstep on 1 oil, 2 oils, 2 supplies. Tumstep... sorry, ExCaL is on 2 oils, 3 supplies. Tumstep on more XP, though. That's the last dozer, remember? It's the last dozer. This is an ExCaL helix now at the top. Tumstep's fucked up. There's no other way about it. It was flawless. It was, well, I wouldn't say flawless, but it was very good from Tumstep. It was very good up until that point. He just walked his helixes into some gats, and yeah, helixes are dead. I think that's it. You can't waste those units like that. Tumstep behind this is going for MiGs. He does not have the napalm though, but ExCaL's now coming in with his own helix. The MiGs are dying. The helix goes down. Is Tumstep totally dead? That is the question. I really like this fast expansion from ExCaL. I think Tumstep should be checking the replay and probably stealing that from ExCaL. This very fast expansion on this map. It's very easy to do. Just to skirt your dozer around there, make a supply, make a war factory. And then the war factory is paid for by that supply, like very fast. I feel like if Tumstep does the helix thing and then also equally sends a dozer equally as fast as ExCaL and then makes a war factory there as well and just doesn't mess up the micro with the helixes, I feel like it's very very possible to win. But I don't think you can throw away those two helixes against a player like ExCaL and still come back to win. I'll be very surprised now. ExCaL does unload. Helix taking some damage. But it looks like ExCaL might even win this position though, doesn't it? This oil's taking heavy damage. Probably will go down. Helix is on the run back home. Yeah, I feel like it would be kind of even if Tumstep had a side, but he's just not as quick to expand. I think ExCaL just understands the map a little bit better here. Yeah, look, a single MiG there sent against 3 gats. It's not going to quite work out for him, is it? ExCaL just retreating. Maybe earlier when Tumstep had two helixes here, there was 1 gat in the base. Maybe, just maybe, he should have gone in and suicided the elixirs, got the dozer, evac'd, and maybe killed the war factory. Maybe that was a way to win, and then just bunkered back at home. Could have been possible, but I think ExCal's just going to implement his usual nice gat shooting. Stop shooting. Wow. What's Tumstep saying? Tumstep getting frustrated here. Nice gat, stop shooting, or something he said. That's an indication of frustration, I think. Which only works in ExCaL's favor. Earlier with the beacon on the oil as well, that was Tumstep getting frustrated, I think. The China. Oh, it's more of a problem. I don't even fully understand what he's on about. There is a flamer entering the base, though. ExCaL decides to go for the flamer. He's going to lose all of his MiGs, but it's better than his whole base getting flamed down. I think he means the player in control of the China. The China is the problem. Tumstep will win that engagement. Might get a vet too. Yeah, it does. But the problem is for Tumstep, look at his base. He just has this small base. He's finally expanded now, but it's just too late, I think. Carpet bomb is coming in. Not going to get the war factory, I don't think. Just from the angle that it's built on. MiGs here in the base are getting hit. Artillery coming in. If he got the dozer hunt earlier on, yeah, could have been a possibility, but I just struggling to see a way that Tumstep wins now. His base has been kind of owned. This oil is low. He's only collected on 1 truck here. Artillery did kill some trucks, but it hasn't killed the whole supply. That war factory is dead now. I'm not too sure what happened to that. Yeah, as Lexor in the chat says, you against a high-level player like ExCaL, you can't afford to do that. You wasted them 2 elixirs. It was looking kind of okay. If the 2 things that changed were the helix micro was just a little bit better, didn't waste them. But I mean, that happens to anyone, doesn't it? You click somewhere, you don't expect some gats to be there and then die. It can happen to anyone. It's easy for us to say. But if he didn't lose those 2 helixes, you know, those 2 massive important units, if he didn't lose them magically, then and then expanded more quickly to this top right position, then maybe there was a chance. But it's a lot of ifs, isn't it? It is a lot of ifs. I mean, if he had a hard army next to him, he might have won. If he didn't lose 2 helixes, he might have won. If he was Air Force, he might have won. But it's a lot of ifs. Well, at this rate, we could be headed to a ExCaL and DoMiNaToR Grand Finals, which might be some of the last you see of DoMiNaToR because he's supposed to be taking a 3-month break at the end of March. So, yeah, make sure you're there for that Grand Finals. Whoever he faces, Tumstep or ExCaL, it certainly looks like it'll be an ExCaL DoMiNaToR Grand Finals, which would be similar to the World Series 2024, wouldn't it? Where DoMiNaToR came out on top. Who's GLA Special, Tumstep said. Does ExCaL want to take this? He could veto it. Okay, so it will be ExCaL's map. He is just currently obviously thinking. Okay, wondering to veto or not because I like GLA, but Mirror is Mirror. Yeah, there's no time limit if he wants to take a few minutes. ExCaL's wondering whether to veto, which means the GLA special will not happen. It is... He's going to veto it. Okay, it was just Tox Mirror and Demo Mirror, so they are vetoed. It will not be. Still, my tech will stop in the middle of the map for no reason. Stealth. Okay. Tumstep saying any. Well, it's not Tumstep's map. I think Tumstep's a bit on edge now, I get the feeling. You know, like with that beacon on his oil, with him complaining about his units just stopping for no reason. He's 6-2 down. He can't afford any more mistakes. He's a little bit flustered, I think. Flustered and frustrated. He obviously wants to win. Which is totally understandable. Ibrahim says when he lost the 2 Elixirs, I heard the sound. It was at this moment. He knew he fucked up. That's true, man. That's true. Okay, yeah, 6-2 for ExCaL. He just needs one more. Tumstep needs to win every single game from this point. That's 4 just to equalize, and then one more to win. If it goes to a decider, I actually forget what it is. I'm not going to look yet unless he starts a bit of a comeback. Battleship Bay. Battleship Bay. ExCaL will decide what army he plays first. It's air or stealth. He's chosen the map as well because Tumstep chose the matchup. ExCaL wants to play with the Air Force. Tumstep is going to play with the Stealth. Yeah, I think Air Force is more OP here. I think the Stealth has to work much, much harder. Not totally impossible, but I would say it's something like 60% win for the Air Force, roughly. I could look on ZH Ladder and tell you exactly, but it's going to be something in those, something in that vicinity. Okay, down in the bottom left, we've got the USA Air Force for the purple. This is OOE ExCaL. Mohammed Jassim in the chat says, in the new patch, would you like the game speed to be increased by 1.1x? No. No need for it. It's already the most amazing game ever. I only think it needs tweaks here and there. Fix all the bugs. Fix all the crashes. Just fix the most imbalanced matchups like China v Stealth and Inf versus Nuke. Tweak little bits here and there and leave the game. Leave the game the rest as it is. Don't need to increase the game speed by 10%. Up in the top right, you've got the green Gilet Stealth for the player. That is GC Tumstep. Interesting tunnel placement. ExCaL War Factory Barracks, 2 supplies. He is collecting on this front position. He's going to put an MD inside of here, I think. I do like this from ExCaL, I'm not going to lie. Will there be a match for 3rd place? Yes, they will. It's looking like a Tumstep big size 3rd place playoff, isn't it? The 4th place will get $70. 3rd place will get $140. Double. It's double. TNT comes in. It does not even get the barracks. It did get 1 MD, though. It did get 1 MD and a bit of a scout. Tumstep is creeping forward. He might be able to park a quad there and start hitting the Chinooks. Yeah, there's a few RPGs here. The worker is getting picked off, though, by ExCaL. The worker does get picked off. MD gets picked off. And will that V die? It's getting close. It's getting close. The V does die. V does die. Yeah, quad just chilling right now. ExCaL trying to build up the V still. These Chinooks are getting hit. But the Chinooks have PDLs blocking the RPGs here. These quads just need to go back. That quad there is going to get picked off. Yeah, ExCaL doing well so far. And then eventually he's going to build up the V numbers. He's going to push here. He's going to push around and go and kill the arms dealer. Supply going up for Tumstep there at the top of the map. Tumstep pushing forward to the quads, but ExCaL with some very loaded Vs. These quads are taking damage. Second arms dealer going up for Tumstep. Tumstep trying to creep forward with the worker here. ExCaL is in this bunker and this bunker, which are just natural defenses. Just put a missile defender inside of there and they're amazing defenses. ExCaL is going to move out and go around the map. Has he spotted this supply? Finds a worker with a tunnel. Just ignoring that for now, though. Builds a firebase. Needs to be careful of a tunnel. He is afraid of a tunnel. I'm telling by him stutter step in his V's here. Supply gets found and sold. Technical here for Tumstep. It does have something inside of it. Could be a TNT. ExCaL knows it. Oh my god. Okay, what did he get? What did he get? Oh my god, he got 2. He got 2. Okay, that's a game changer. That is a game changer because there's quads in the base now as well. Epic play there by Tumstep. Really, really epic play. Tumstep's also expanding here and killing the power. It was looking really decent for ExCaL. Tumstep is trying to turn things around here. Yeah, that sneaky tunnel has caused ExCaL to go right back into the base. Nukes are getting hit, but ExCaL is here to clear everything up. Tumstep collecting on 3 supplies. I don't know how long that supply is going to last, though. Couple of quads now moving out for Tumstep. He's going to try and harass this position. Another technical is coming through. It is a TNT plus some RPGs. Kills his own RPGs, though. I always say to people, just play the game simple. Either come in with a TNT or come in with an RPG, but don't come in with both. Unless your name is ExCaL. Because he just killed his own RPGs there with terrorist, which happens way too often. ExCaL expanding very, very quickly to this this supply. So he's going to be on 3 supplies. ExCaL does kill one of his own Vs. Gives it the splash damage from killing the worker there. Another technical coming through. Gets laser locked though. Oh, it's going to die. It's going to die. Yeah, there's not many places he can go. Because there's a bunker here, bunker there. Getting laser locked. And ExCaL is killing the dam. Do like a little bit of dam action. Everybody knows that. What's the dam going to do, you might ask? Well, the dam is going to... Oh, kill his Chinook. Also kill that and flood all of this area. That takes it right out of the equation. ExCal's given us a little bit of a dam flood there. He knows I like a dam, so he's probably done that just for my entertainment. But did kill his own Chinook, though. Tumstep now pushing forward with a bunch of quads. Yeah, this supply can't be harassed anymore. Because there is no supply. There's even no Chinook. The Chinook died to the flood. Yeah, a bunch of quads now in the base. And that's the TNT. And did he get the last dozer? Did he get... Oh, no, there's another dozer here. There's another dozer here. No panic for ExCaL. He just needs to clear this up. Just needs to clear this up. With S&D, it should be quite clearable, let's say. Tumstep trying to hit the S&D here. ExCaL will probably prioritize trying to save that, and I do think that he is going to save it. Does save it. This squad just needs a bit of a one-tap now, and it is dead. Yeah, he gets a Vet 2V for it as well. Another technical coming straight through the middle. ExCaL not with a TNT. Sorry, not with a laser lock on the TNT. ExCaL does stop it. This is the last dozer. Yeah, Tumstep really trying here. He's really trying hard. He's coming with another technical. But ExCaL is just notified by all of these attacks. He can just see the vision up to there. It's already dishing out damage on the technical. The technical even attacked that a little bit, I think, by accident. Which then notifies, like, building under attack or whatever. We are under attack. Beautiful. Yeah, no battleship captured. No battleship. It's called Battleship Bay for a reason. The battleship, once captured, can fire. It can fire anywhere, like in the middle. All the way down the middle of the map. You can even shoot the dam with the battleship. But only, like, down the middle path. So you can't, like, get that and then suddenly just start wrecking the whole base. It does have a cooldown as well. Nice stoppage there from ExCaL. Very, very nice. Yeah, ExCaL super on point. It is looking like a 7-2, I have to say. I think that's been carpeted and I've just missed it. It has to be a carpet because it's not level 3 yet. Yeah, there's a thing in the game where the flooding water does kill air units. It is a known thing. It can be fixed with a complex ini file. So that the water, when it rises, won't kill air units. But then that means the map requires a restart. before you play the next match. Otherwise, it will cause mismatches and mess with the game in the following game, if you know what I mean. On the next map, I mean. So, yeah, obviously you don't want that. So the alternative is just let the water kill air units. As long as all players know that the flood kills air units as well, then, yeah. I mean, it's not ideal, but at least it's fair. If everybody knows about it, then it's fair. They can respect the gunship now for ExCaL. Yeah, nothing is quite working out for Tumstep. ExCaL just got inside of these buildings, and it just worked out perfectly for him. Even despite that decent TNT, the sneaky tunnel for Tumstep, it's just not quite worked out for him. Technicals coming in. It's heavily vetted, this army now. There's a combat Chinook in play now for ExCaL as well. GG's from Tumstep. GG from ExCaL. GG's. It's going to be an ExCaL Marikor Grand Finals. Yeah, GG's. We look at the supply selected there, 52k for ExCaL, 47k for Tumstep. ExCaL just destroyed a sheer amount of units, 86 units destroyed, and Tumstep with 15. That's why I said Air Force is just more OP there. ExCaL employed a very nice build order, going for this forward supply, getting hold of the bunkers, laser locking all the technicals that were coming in. There was nothing that Tumstep could do about it. So, yeah, really well played. Buildings destroyed 3 against 1. And that is that. That's the end of this... end of this semi-finals. Yeah, shout out to ExCaL for making this happen, because I know his weekends are very, very busy usually with work and stuff. So shout out to him for making this happen tonight. I said I wanted to happen on no bros. GG's. Good luck in final. Yeah, I said I want the games to happen ideally on Fridays and Saturday nights, and ExCaL made it happen. So yeah, shout out to both players for making that happen. That was a really nice semi-final. ExCaL looking phenomenal. Marikor looked phenomenal the other day. Didn't even drop one game against Big Size. Let's just have a look, actually. Let's have a look. If we have a look at the old bracket, the $1,000 Grandmasters 2025, sponsored by Oxygen. There we go. 7-2, ExCaL against Tumstep. 7-0, Marikor against Big Size. And we're going to have that epic clash of ExCaL against Marikor in that grand finals. If we have a look over at the topic, we do have a look over at the topic. The grand finals. Wait, did I put it here? Oh yeah, finals. Going to be best of 15. If it goes to a decider, it will be a stealth mirror on Damned Scorpion. First place prize will be 550, and second place prize will be 240. So we need to get the third place done, actually, because that'll be 140 and 70. Yeah. Okay, so as soon as those games and sets are organized, I will set the live streams. I'll put reminders everywhere for you to see. Shout out to everyone that joined tonight. We did over 1,000 viewers, which is really cool. Can we get to 300 likes by the end of the stream? Let's see. Yeah, shout out to both players. Phenomenal performance from both. But ExCaL was just clearly on another level. Well played. 7-2 against Tumstep. Tumstep's like, what, rank 2 or rank 3 in the world? And ExCaL just did a 7-2 on him. So, well played there to ExCaL. Look forward to seeing this grand final. Who have you got, ExCaL or Marikor? It's basically a rematch from 2024 World Series Finals. Should we have a little bit of a hype intro for it, or should we just get straight into it? You let us know in the chat. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go to bed now. GG's. Thanks to everyone that joined, and I will see you very, very soon.